This is 200 days already. Time flies.
On his 200th day back in office, President Trump tonight celebrating his efforts to reshape the global economy.
We have a country that's the hottest country right now anywhere in the world.
The president's so-called reciprocal tariffs snapping into place on more than 90 nations overnight, setting taxes on some foreign imports as high as 50%, with an average tariff rate of more than 17%, the highest since the 1930s during the Great Depression. The tariffs likely to raise costs on products Americans use from the moment they wake up. A cup of coffee with beans from Brazil, clothes made in India, and shoes sewn in Vietnam, all costing more to import, forcing businesses to decide how much of those costs to pass on to consumers. The Yale Budget Lab calculating the tariffs will ultimately cost a typical household as much as $2,400 this year.
I will point out that the Yale Budget Lab is mostly staffed by Biden and the alumni, so they have a particular point of view.
The White House touting the nearly $30 billion of tariff revenue Treasury collected in July, predicting tens of billions of dollars more to come each month. But that money is paid by American businesses like Tennessee-based cookware maker Heritage Steel. Heritage recently raised their prices 15% to help cover some of the costs of the tariffs they pay on component parts. How much have you had to pay in tariffs so far this year?
Yeah, so far this year, right around $200,000, which for a lot of businesses may not be a whole lot, but we're a pretty small one. And so that is a significant new cost that we're going to have to deal with.
Company co-owner Danny Henn hopeful that making their products in the U.S. will give them a leg up on competitors who import exclusively.
We pay the tariffs on our input costs only, right? If you're fully importing a set of cookware in from China, you're paying the steel tariffs plus other applicable tariffs.
As a small business owner, it kind of feels impossible to figure out and to navigate.
Nicole McDonald's California-based company Sash Bag hit both by U.S. import taxes on the products they bring in from China and tariff retaliation from would-be buyers in Canada.
We sell 20% of our product in Canada. Boycotting U.S. products. The customers are constantly asking. They're scared that the prices are going to keep going up.
Garrett joins us now live. And Garrett, even with these tariffs now in effect, explain to our viewers that the economic picture could change even more in the coming months.
It's certainly fluid, Tom, in part because trade negotiations continue with three of the U.S.'s biggest trading partners, China, Canada, and Mexico. And the president is threatening tariffs that could double costs or more on imported medicines and high-tech products like chips and semiconductors.